Hello, welcome to Maverrik Live. It is Monday, and I am joined by Vasco.
Hi, Luke.
On the far edges of a desk.
Yeah.
How was your weekend? Have a good time?
Yeah, good weekend. I think like everybody else, staying at home.
Nice and relaxing.
There's no fire. You can't go anywhere.
Not preparing any kids for school?
No, I've gone past it. In my case, there'll be grandchildren. Luckily, no, they're all far away. So now it's just me and the wife and one of my daughters. And hey, it's been the same boring thing like I think everyone's been having in the last months.
I feel like we've all created some new traditions in the household now just to keep like the week going by. Because if you're not doing anything throughout the week, it can all sort of blend into one mesh. Like it's already March, which is wild because last match we was going into the lockdown, and now we're still here again. So everyone's like, oh God. But I feel like if you have something to split up the week, it kind of balances you so you know what days are.
You know, I look how sad my life has become when my wife and I, we are happy to go shopping to a supermarket.
Get out the house.
Oh, great, we even prolong, our stay there. Like, look at more things, see more things. Because after that, what you're going to do?
Just go back
home.
Well, we've got, good things on the horizon. So hopefully we'll get, on the beaches. You can now meet another person outdoors. Or we're just looking kind of like the systems we've got in place.
I just want sun. I don't care where it is.
We've got the sun, but it's currently still cold. So we're kind of like one
it's
chaos
freezing
on the
over
other.
here, by the way, even with all these lights.
Exactly. So today we're talking about how to get people to care about your company. When I say care about your company, we're talking about on social media, obviously, and your company in general. One of the key factors about that is knowing that people really don't like talking to corporations, unless you're talking about sassy Twitter pages and handles, and you're talking to Wendy's or Burger King is trolling you. Those fun interactions are great, but a lot of the time, people don't really want to talk to the building, do they?
No, and it's interesting that when you mentioned that you wanted to talk about this today. Which is quite unusual in my part, is I made a list of a few things because it really bothers me how some people perceive their companies and what they want to do with it, and they forget most of the essentials. It's like that story about, when people go, they don't want to buy a drill, they want to make a hole.
Yeah.
So they don't care if the drill is yellow, pink, or brown. They want to see how clean it drills a hole.
Yeah.
And I think people tend to forget that. They talk about us, or me, and they forget to talk about the client, how important the client is for the business. So nothing is done in regard to that because people will forget a name. Well, for me, that's all the time.
Oh no!
You will forget a name. You will forget a face.
Yeah.
But you will never forget how you are treated. Our customer service. So everything else is irrelevant. It's how you are treated by your supplier that counts a lot.
I know for a fact that some people will choose a more expensive product or service over the experience they've had with them. So say something went wrong with anything that they delivered. So say one element was missed. There was good communication. Someone acknowledged, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. We'll reimburse you, or just something to help out. And the way you approach that can be a difference maker to them coming back to you or talking to you at all.
He's quite right. I've got a brother that refuses to buy a specific brand of car because of the way he had two of those and the way he was treated. So he's never gone back. And if you knew the brand, you'd say, great brand, it's got everything of value to it. But because of the way customer service treated him, he's never going to buy one of their cars. And he hasn't done it for like maybe 20 years now.
Yeah, when you get, obviously some representatives can have sort of bad days and they sort of be quite sharp with you. That one interaction, though, can literally just cause a whole bedlam of issues. I think nowadays, because of social media, if someone has like a bad experience with your business at all, they literally have a platform to just shout about it constantly. And it doesn't mean you should live in fear. It should just mean you should take customer service very seriously.
Look, there's this thing that says, if you don't take care of your customers, your competitors will. And the thing is, you should worry about that. So for example, on LinkedIn, although company pages aren't promoted in a way which most people would like, because LinkedIn believes that people do business with people, and therefore your personal profile is the most important one. You have to have a company profile that is the front of your shop, that gives a taste of what you are. So you should worry about the logo you've got there. You should worry about the background image you've got there, and what you post there, and how you interact with your clients and prospects. Because one of the things that people tend to forget is to nurture their customers. And nurturing means you care about them and you do something proactive towards them.
Being there and listening a lot of the time. Even if you're the smallest company, definitely have a company page on LinkedIn. If you have a few employees who say that they work for your business on LinkedIn, they'll give you a default page on LinkedIn, and they won't actually go to an actual landing page for you. It'll say you're working for this company, but then it'll just be this blank template that LinkedIn have created, unless you actually create one yourself. And when you click on it, it just does a random search for that phrase.
Yeah.
Having that there is actually really important. People will care more about your business if you have a established base where people can talk to you, where you listen and you also respond as well.
Yeah. I think at the moment, everything's gone online now. So it has become critical that you have got a strong online presence that nurtures your client, that takes him on the journey to the purchase, and not just, being a shop with something in front, which no one cares about it. They don't interact with their clients.
Yeah, there could be like an empty page where you just put something out with some content out there, or you've put in an offering and then you've deserted it, and then people are trying to talk to you. If you're on Facebook, they've got a messenger service. If you're not actually taking part in messenger service, you just put an automated response up, a canned response, it can kind of feel like an empty shell, like you are talking to the brick wall, because you're like, oh, this has gone wrong, or I need to talk to someone right now. I will talk to the company page where you've shown all the get help information, and no one's responded. And it can be harder now because of obviously everything's digital, online, people working from home. But companies need to have something already in place where you can reach someone immediately, get an issue resolved, and then also get feedback at the same time. Because that feedback can be very valuable for yourself and for your content as well.
It comes in line also with how some clients take care of companies take care of their clients. One of the worst experiences that most of us have is talking to an IVR. That's one of these automated services where you phone in with an urgent problem, and then they say, 10 things, press 1, press 2.
Oh, yeah.
Then you press
and the one you want to talk to is number 8. Or
so it's the last one. And it's said in such a way, you don't understand what they're saying, and you go back again to listen to everything again. And at the end, you're so frustrated that you'll take it on the person that's on the other line when you come to it. And and the view you have of the company is bad.
Can you imagine if the emergency services had one of those? Where you're phoning up and you get in mugged. It's just like, if you are being threatened with a bat, press 1. If your house is on fire, press 2.
Now, there are services that you need to pay attention to your customer. So everything you construct on your, for example, company page should be of a nurturing kind, talking to the pain of your clients so they can sort of come and talk to you, want to know more about you. It should be a pleasant journey. You should take your clients on a journey with you.
Yeah, so if you want to get people to care about your business, make sure you've got a very customer-friendly experience throughout it. Make sure the journey from start to finish is great. And also along the way, make sure there's areas for them to voice their concerns, their opinions, and also address them as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Yep. And offer your clients some free things that they can download, that can help them. Look, it takes months, if not years, to get a client, but it takes seconds to lose one. And it costs you thousands of pounds to get that client, which in seconds you lose it. So to gain another one, it's more time, more money. So why don't you invest nurturing that one?
Completely agree. Well, thanks for coming down, Vasco.
You're welcome.
So tomorrow we've got Selling on LinkedIn. It's a live training at 7 p.m. UK time. We have about Over 400
400.
people so far. There's still spaces available, so make sure you register for that. It's completely free training. You can get a lot of value out of that if you want to learn how to sell on LinkedIn. And obviously, it's not just selling, it's LinkedIn, it's marketing. You can create a personal and company profile which will work for you.
There's also something great, which is at the end, there's going to be Q&A, and you can ask very specific questions about your company, and we will help you on that.
Fantastic. Well, thanks again for coming down, Vasco.
You're welcome.
It has been a fantastic Monday morning here at Maverrik. And if you've enjoyed Maverrik Live, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn, and we will see you on Wednesday for our next live session. Thank you.